Hi everyone, in today's video we'll be looking at how to cut and sew this beautiful blazer dress. Please, if you have not subscribe as we're about to start. So guys, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'll be starting from the back. So I've gone ahead to just draw out the basic line. This is the shoulder line, just as you can see. This is the chest line, this is the waistline, this is the hip line, and of course this is the full length of the gown. So we just go ahead and put in our shoulder measurement and draw our armhole. So the shoulder I'm working with is 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. so we just go like this, just as you draft your basic bodies. 7.5 here, like this. You connect. You come down by 1 inch for your shoulder slope. Then anything you have here, divide it by 2, just like this. Then you go in. Since this is a blazer, we'll not be going in with 1 inch again, just little, like 0.25. Then you can connect. So we're going to connect it up to meet this line. Then we're going to take down our bust measurement, which is the bust I'm working with is 36 divided by 4 is 9. So this is our 9 here. Then we're going to curve it just like this. So that is it. Then for the neckline, I'll be coming down by 1 inch. Then the width, I'm using 3 inches. So I'll just go ahead to connect just as you do a normal neckline. Just connect it like this. Then I should draw my shoulder slope. I think that is basically all for the armhole. So what we are going to do next, on the waistline, we are going to go in by 1/2 inch. Like this. After going by 1/2 inch, we connect it up and connect it down. Now we are going to take out our measurement properly. So our bust is 36 divided by 4 is 9. So this is our 9 here, as we just marked. This is 9 here now. Our waist is 28. When you divide 28 by 4, you have 7 inches. So we're going to mark it from here. So this is our 7. So we'll be darting this dress. So we'll put 1 inch for our dart allowance. So instead of 7, we'll be marking 8. So hip and working weight is 38. 38 divided by 4 is 9.5. So we're going to mark 9.5, just like this. Then anything I have on the hip, that's what I'll bring it. That's what I'll be using for the full length. So bring our 9.5 here again. Then we are going to connect it. We are going to take our darts. Our nipple to nipple is 7.5. So when you divide 7.5 by 2, you have 3.75. So take our darts. This is our 3.75 here. So we'll go out by 1/2 inch on both sides. We also do seam here. The 3.5, we'll mark it here. 3.75, sorry. This is a 3.75. Yeah, and on the chest line, 3.75. So now what we'll be doing next, we are going to divide this shoulder, what we have here, by 2. Then we'll mark the midpoint, just like this. Okay. So this is a midpoint of it. So we are going to connect this line to this, connect this point to this chest line, just like this. Then for the full length, how we took our dart of 3.75, we are still going to mark that same thing here, just like this. This is 3.75. We are going to connect it straight. So that is basically all for the back drafting. So we are going to cut through it, be cutting through like this and also like this. So guys, after we are done cutting, this is now our center back and this is the side back. So let's label it CB, center back, and this is the side back. So we are going to pin this piece together and keep it one side. Let's go back to the front and draft it. The front, what we are going to do first is we are going to come down by 6 inches and also come in by 6 inches, then we roll our margin. So guys, after coming down by 6 inches and also coming in here by 6 inches, this is now our starting point. This is now our shoulder line now. So what we are going to do is you just going to mark out all the necessary line just as we did for the back. So this is our shoulder line, our chest line, our bust point, our under bust, our waistline, our hip line, and then this place is not up to the length of the gown again, but we just mark it as a full length so that when we are cutting it on fabric, we just add the length. So why it's not up to the length, it was because of that 6 inches we came down by, but for the back it was up to the length and you guys saw it perfectly. So we just continue with our basic drafting just as we did for the front. Input all the necessary measurement, take your dart, and that is all. So now we are going to be taking our button allowance. So I'll be using 3 inches. So from this neckline you're going to go out by 3 inches, and also you go out by 3 inches all the way around, then you are going to connect it. So after connecting it, since we are no longer using this part for now, since we'll be focusing on this side, let's just fold the pattern, then we can see it properly. You understand? So after that, we are going to extend this line to it so that we can see it very well, just like this. This is the neck, and that is the neckline there. This is a chest line, bust point, and then the under bust. I think it's okay here. If there is any need, we'll continue, but for now we'll stop here. So after doing that, we are going to go out from this part that our button allowance stop. We are going to go out by 2.5 inches. This is a 2.5 inches. Then we connect it just like this. So this is a 2.5 inches. We are going to connect it to where we want the opening to stop. So this is the bust, this is the chest line, this is the bust point, and this is the under bust. So we'll be making use of the under bust. We're going to connect it and meet it like this. So after that, we are going to bring our back pattern, the center back actually. So this is the center back. We're going to go ahead to mark, to measure what we have on the neckline. We want to measure the neckline. So what we have here is 3.5 inch. So with that 3.5 inch, we are going to go up from this plate slantly by that 3.5 inch. It's too slanty. Let me just make use of something like this here. So 3.5. So we're going to mark 3.5 on it. So this is where our 3.5 stop. So after that, we are going to go out here like this by 3.5 also slantly again. Yes, this 3.5. Huh? This is our 3.5 stop. So after that, on this part where we measure 2.5 inch, we are going to go up by half of an inch. This is half of an inch, then we'll connect it back to this point, just like this, something like this. Yes. So after that, we're going to connect these 2 points together using our curve. So guys, this is basically it. So we go back to cut it out. So guys, that is basically all for the front drafting. This is our side front, this is our center front, then this is the upper part. So that is it. So in our next video, we'll be using this particular pattern to cut out the dress. Yes.